Hello, I'm Zelma Denise. Welcome to Embrace the Mystery, where you get to watch over my shoulder as I channel artwork from Spirit. In this video, I'm channeling a spirit portrait of a guide using mixed media. I always begin in meditation, contacting Source and asking for a master teacher, guide, or guardian, or nature being to come forward for a portrait or an artwork. The spirit arrives usually with a message for the recipient. So as I began to work through what was coming through, it definitely felt like a nature spirit. And I began to feel or get the impulse to draw a face. But there was also this sort of a tree shape which began to form, but the face was a little more difficult. At first I thought it was face on with two eyes showing, but then it felt more comfortable as a profile. Once this was figured out, the rest of the form came in, and it felt like a form that was striding forward. Even though it was definitely an organic shape. And through my intuition, choosing kind of tree colors, it began to take shape, more tree-like. And this felt very purposeful and also joyful. I'm always asking questions of Spirit as it comes through and listening. But I was wondering why I felt like there was more than one spirit coming through. As I began to develop the tree shape, I could really feel and hear more than one voice coming through. And that was kind of exciting. I wasn't quite sure where I was going to put these other voices into the painting. So a lot of the time I'm just listening, pulling on my eraser, as you could see me there, and continue talking and asking questions. This spirit was finally talkative enough to give me what she was, a feminine, definitely feminine feeling. She called herself the Overlighting Deva of the Woodland. A Deva is a nature spirit and comes directly from the source spirit. And then I began to feel these trees in the background, like birch or ash trees that have the dark marks on their light colored bark that look like eyes. So I began to fill that in, and then there was this feeling of lightheartedness and joy. So I brought in these lighter colors. They actually felt like other beings, maybe fairies or something like that. And then I began to ask if there were any about the message for the client. And once I put in these background trees, I had to put a protective coating on this pastel because pastel is very fugitive and it will move around and smear. So once it was complete and I had the message, I was able to protect the image. And because this is slightly experimental, I don't know anyone else who does it this way. I'm never really sure what's going to come through or be saved in the image. And so once I was done, I could see that all of the lighter colors kind of disappeared. But what I did notice is there was a lot more faces in the background. This was an absolute pleasure to create, and I can't wait to give it to the client. If you would like your own spirit portrait or other channeled artwork, go to zelmadenise.com. And in the meantime, embrace the mystery.